Today I'm going to be showing you how we got this agent an absolutely absurd $2.7 million worth of listings in the first week of working together. That's right, you hear that right. 1 week got this agent $2.7 million worth of sales volume. I wouldn't believe that either. I'm going to be diving into the back end of her ad account, talking about what actually worked for her, what didn't work, what we were doing for her in order to actually achieve this. But before that, make sure to just comment any videos that you might want to see me do in the future, whether it's a step-by-step tutorial of how we actually set up these campaigns, create the ads, develop the offer, run the ad, whatever it might be. But yeah, first things first, I'll give a bit of a background of the realtor, where she's actually located, the package that she's on. So we initially started working with this realtor a few months ago, but we had to pause the ads due to some things that had come up. We initially got one appointment and spent like around maybe $100 or so, but now she reached back out and we started working together in the month of June. So she's based out of Victoria, BC. So a market that's a bit more on the expensive side, but not absolutely out of this world like Vancouver. And she's been a realtor for probably like close to a decade now, and she's part of a team. So she knows how to close clients and she loves building relationships with them, but she was just struggling to actually get in front of these people. And so she reached back out to us in June and we started sort of coming up with things, developing things for her. And by the time all that was done, it was around June 10th. So that's when we officially went live with these campaigns for her. And then, well, I'll just pull up the clip of her talking about what happened.
We have the first people that we talked to, Kelly and her husband, Jay. We have them under contract on a house, and their house is going on the market tomorrow.
Awesome.
We did photos yesterday. I'm totally blown away by it. And for these people that they have spoken to two extremely well-known agents. They have bought and sold with one of them, and then they've had listing conversations with the other. And we still got those. We got the sale and the listing.
Awesome.
So we love that ad. We want to keep running that ad because somehow that is what is working in Victoria. There's nothing, it's nothing personal about us, but it must seem very non-threatening to people when they see it. So I'm surprised, but it is certainly, we're getting a better response out of that than anything we've gotten in the last year.
Yeah, it's amazing here. If you don't mind me asking, what was the price that they went under for the new home?
1,165. That took a lot. It's contingent on them selling their house, and their house is on the market for 1,500, or will be on the market tomorrow. 1,589.
So just to recap, the lead that converted came through July 15th, so 5 days after going live. And then from June 15th to June 22nd, so 7 days, they went to go look at some houses together, check out some properties, put an offer in for one, got the offer accepted, and listed their property. So now I'll actually go ahead and dive into the back end of her ad account. So as you can see here, between the 10th of June, when the ads went live, and the 22nd of June, when the lead converted, she spent a total of $240 on ad spend, bringing her 16 total leads at $15 per lead, total of 5,600 accounts reached, and with a total of 12,690 impressions. Now I'm going to be honest, this cost per lead is a little bit on the higher side. We usually like to aim for around a $10 or so cost per lead, but this shows you that it really pays off to just go for quality sometimes. And that's exactly what this realtor wanted to do, and it's what we were able to achieve. So she was spending $20 a day on these ads. So that's $20 times, let's call it 7 days. So in total, she spent right around probably just over $300 for ballpark of around $40,000 worth of commission. So you can do the math on that return on investment. You usually don't hit an absolute home run with your very first try. A lot of the ad accounts that we manage don't usually get traction up until a month or so into the ads actually being live, because we have to test the actual creative, we have to test the copy, we have to test the call to actions, the actual offer that we're running, and we're constantly keeping our eyes on the performance of these ads and optimizing accordingly. But somehow for this agent, we were able to hit the nail on the head on the very first try. We nailed it with the creative, we nailed it with the copy, we nailed it with the call to action and the offer, and it just worked. But on average, across all of our ad accounts, a more realistic lead life cycle is between 2 to 6 months, not 1 week. And so the offer that we decided to run for this agent, and what she thought also would be best for Victoria and the certain people that she was trying to reach, was downsizing. So we were targeting people that were either seniors looking to like get down to one level living, for example, or people that have been just being absolutely bombarded by mortgage payments and want to lighten the load a little bit. And as you can see, all of the different split tests that we launched on the first round performed differently. One of them didn't even get a single lead. Some of them got higher cost per leads, some of them got lower cost per leads. But what mattered ultimately is the quality. Because you could talk to 100 people, but if none of them convert, then they're all useless. But I just wanted to show you this to show you what is actually possible when doing online marketing. And the truth is, this is just how the game of running ads online is nowadays. You put something out and it doesn't work. You put something new out and it doesn't work. And you keep failing and failing and failing until you hit it big that one time, and it makes every single time that you failed before completely irrelevant because of how big you hit it. And the truth is, any and all successful realtors are doing this right now if they actually want to scale, if they don't want to stay at the same spot and keep relying on referrals. But that's pretty much it for today. I hope you got some value out of this. I hope you got some ideas for what you could do in the future yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.